help, I don't know what my face shape is and I don't know what glasses suit me. This is a question really I hear quite frequently, and it's not surprising really, because the actual truth is most people don't fit into a face shape box. Most people don't fit into a specific face shape, and many people struggle to determine face shape. So I would say to you, just forget about face shapes. I'm going to give you a few key tips to help you find glasses that are really going to work for you. Okay, so the first thing is I want you to look at the width of your face. What is the widest point of your face below the brow line here? Now for me, as you can see, it's my cheekbones. For some people it's the jaw, but you want to sort of hit around that point for the width of the frame for best balance. Anything much wider than that and your frames are likely to fall off your face. Anything narrower than that, they can make your face appear sort of bigger than it is. Okay, so the next thing you want to look at is the length of your face. Now, do you have a long face, in which case it looks significantly longer than wide? Do you have an average face like mine, it's a little bit longer than wide, or do you have quite a short face where it looks almost equal in length to width? And the key rule here is the longer your face, the deeper the lens is. So a long face, a deeper frame is going to create balance, and if you have a short face, you want a narrower frame to create the illusion of length. The next thing is to look at the shape of your brow, and ideally you want your glasses to follow just under or on your brow line, because this is going to create harmony with the facial features, and it's also going to open up and lift this eye area. So the next things to do is look at your nose. If you've got a particularly long nose, you may want to make that look a little bit shorter by having a dropped bridge. You see, my frame here, the bridge is a little bit dropped. Some bridges sit very high on the frame. If the bridge is lower, it can make the nose appear shorter. If you've got a short button nose and you want to create more illusion of length, then having a bridge which is more aligned with the top of the frame will do that for you. The next thing is to determine whether your face is more angular or more curved or softer. So you can look at things like the shape of your hairline. Is that round? Is that square? The shape of your jawline. Do you have a sharp defined jawline, or do you have a softer jawline? Does your overall face look softer, or is it more angular? And then you want to think about what you want your frame to say. So a more angled, edgy frame is going to add definition to a softer face. And it will also emphasize all of the angles to add drama in a more angular face. And a softer frame shape is going to soften your overall look. So whether you have an angular face and just want to soften those angles, or whether you have a softer frame shape and want to work with that. So really, the shape is really determined by your personal style and what look that you want to achieve. And also think about your natural scale. Are you someone who's quite petite? Do you have quite small features, or are you someone who's larger and have larger features? If you have larger features, you can go for more thicker weighted acetate frames to add balance. If you're very petite, fine metals or fine acetates will probably work better for you for balance with your natural scale. Another tip is to make sure your eyes are nice and centered horizontally in the frames and in the top third to half of the frame vertically, so we can see your eyes nice and clearly. There's nothing worse than a pair of frames that sort of sit down here and cut off your eye line and cut off your kind of communication to others. And finally, you want to get the colour right, a colour that complements your hair, skin and eyes. And I've got loads of videos on colour, so do check them out.